Save it again. So now I'm going to demonstrate the tactical interface, and I just pulled the light up here. It's on. It's on low actually. Medium, high. Okay. So I've already switched it to the Pro interface, but I just want to say something real quick. The first release will only have the tactical and Pro interface. The infinite ramping up and down, output and runtime based interface will come in a later release of the app. So we want to get the app out as soon as possible. So it's going to come with the tactical and Pro for now. Go ahead and select Pro, and some people actually prefer the Pro because it has a little bit more versatility, and it has a little bit more complicated than the tactical, but once you get the hang of it, it's pretty nice. So when you press the rear, it just turns on. It always turns on moonlight. Double click for the next mode, medium, double click, high. You can turn off just like that. Turn off. It latches on off. And it always starts at low. Oh, moon, medium, high. Unless you turn it off and back on within a short period of time, it turns on at the last mode. But give it 2 seconds. It always starts out on low. Some people will really like this. You prefer the low, and that's what And it's latching. You don't have to hold the button down. Double click the switch. And the side switch pretty much behaves the same way. You can also press, it turns on, double click, it switches to the next one. And if you turn it off, it'll go back to moon by default after 2 seconds. See? It's really low. There's a couple other pretty neat tricks here. Of course, that's why we call it the Pro interface. It has a little more complexity. What you can do is press and hold the rear button, and it'll behave like a tactical, meaning it's momentary. But there's a little delay because it has a sense. Are you going to hold it? You're going to release it. So, and it always comes on max. So this kind of balances out the need for when it comes on low all the time. If you need max, you just hold the rear button, it comes on max. Whoops, disconnected. And let me see, if you double click the rear, I think it goes straight to strobe. Yep, like that, see? Yep. Double click. Turn off. Yep. If you push it on, it's set to some moonlight. Double click. Same with the side button. If you double click it, whoops. My phone ran out of juice. If you double click it, it turns bright. It turns to strobe. I'm sick. My phone ran out of juice, but like I said in the other video, you really don't need the app once you set it to Pro. So double click, it goes straight to strobe. Now, if you hold the side button, it has a slightly different behavior. Like the tactical, it'll ramp up. So if you hold it, I'll go to moon, I'll go low, medium, high. There we go. Low, moon, low, medium, high. And you release it on the level that you want. And just like the tactical, you can double click it and hold the second click to ramp down. Double click like that. See? And it'll ramp down. See that? Pretty handy to get access to the various modes that you need. So that's the Pro interface in a nutshell. Lots of different possibilities, and because it's all in software, we could do a lot of things to do custom type interfaces and this and that. It all depends on the demand. We interface heavily with Candle Power Forum, so we will probably fulfill some requests, maybe take a survey and consensus of what kind of interface that people prefer, bunch together and get one of our guys to program it and put it in here. Maybe it's an in-app purchase, depends on how complicated it is, to cover our development cost for these kind of custom interfaces. Say the military says, you know what, I want the side button to behave like a pure tactical, or both buttons. We can do it. with enough quantity, we can cut a special interface for you guys. Anyway, that was the Pro interface. Fairly intuitive. Double click the switch. Same thing with the rear. Actually, that was just on. And then double click the strobe. Same with the side button. Double click strobe. Press and hold for max release. Press and hold. Actually, it ramps up. Yep. Double click to ramp down. See that? Pretty neat. That's it. I want to keep it short. I just want to demonstrate this and show you guys what we have so far. See ya.